As a kid, I used to see the people that would stand by the traffic lights, the robots, and obviously there would be like homeless people, right, asking for money, just to get something to eat. In extreme cases, obviously there will be some people that's just looking for like drugs, whether it's alcohol or whatever. And like as a kid, I didn't really understand it. I tried to ask like my parents and shit. And they would say like, yeah, those people are just like very much in need. And obviously you hear the story like there's children that like fucking there's children that are hungry, so you need to eat your food and all that. So I kinda had an idea of what poverty was. Right, but I didn't truly understand the weight of what poverty really was beyond like just like understanding that okay, those people don't have money. I didn't understand like living conditions, whether they would even have living conditions to begin with, not having basic necessities that should be human rights and shit. Right, and as I got older, I started to obviously learn more. I remember it was in my teenage years. I saw this guy. He was just like I was going to school, and luckily for me, this was around about high school, so I was in the school bus. Luckily, we had a kind of a school bus service, kind of. And I saw this guy. He was on the street, like he was begging for money and all that shit. And like it really struck a chord. Like I felt empathetic and shit. And so like I remember my mom used to give me some money for school, just in case I wanted to buy me. Sometimes she would give me money instead of like a school lunch, and I'll just like buy lunch at school. And I gave some money to this guy. I think it was like a 20, I don't know. At the time, as a kid, that's a lot of money. Even in high school, that was a lot of money. And I gave this guy the 20. I didn't really feel good or bad about it. It was just like I saw someone in need, and like I just decided to give what I have, since I'm in a way better position than he was. Like I never grew up like the richest guy ever. Like we started out lower middle class and then just like to middle class, if there is such a thing. So, but we were never like rich, never like high class. There were times when where I had to have a say, and I had to sleep for fucking dinner. No food. There were times when we were struggling to pay electricity, water, so like I knew somewhat of what poverty was. There were times where we didn't have money. Shit happens. And as an adult, obviously now, I no longer have that ability to just give over money to like the homeless person that's like by the traffic lights. But I'm still empathetic for them. Like whether or not they are homeless because like they fucking ran into a situation where they got addicted, or even just like something as simple as like they can no more afford to live in a house, or so on and so on, or they just got retrenched and shit. And I see how some people like they just get this influx of money and they start to be like selfish. Now I'm not saying people need to be more humanitarian, like you need to just be the most empathetic person in the world. Like it's your money, do what you want with it. But I don't know how you can see another human being no different from you The only difference is social status and a difference in class. I don't know how you could see other human beings and just go on with your day without a shred of emotion, without a shred of empathy. And like, these rich people don't even stay. They create charities, right? And they use these donations as a tax break, a tax deductible, instead of actually trying to like improve the lives of other human beings. And to me, it begs the question, how much does your humanity actually cost? You can just see another person suffering and walk the other way, knowing that you can make that person, you are fully within the ability to make that person's situation way better, 50, 100, maybe even 1,000 times better. You could just do it over and over and over and over again. And by no means do I claim to be a good person. I'm the best person in the world. No. I don't even think I'm a good person. But at least I have the empathy just to care for other human beings. I don't think I'm a good person. I don't know if that's maybe just me not actually giving myself the credit. I've heard that I'm a good person. I don't think so. I think it's a vastly misunderstood assumption based off what you see from the outside. Because obviously people don't know what's going on in my head, obviously. But if I can do it, someone who's not actually even in the means to do it to begin with, if I could do it, surely you who's in a way better position just from a financial standpoint, just from a class standpoint. If I can do it, you should be able to do it more, way more.